what do you do with these people? He was absolutely shocked to understand that it is amazing to see that even from people who come from a secular world, politicians and police officers, they can recognize that God is doing and changing his people. Many blessings. This is Misha with RBU. I keep hearing a lot about revival, and that's something that we desire more than anything else in the world. But how do you know there is actually a revival, like a true revival happening? You see, in my opinion, I do not think that revival is when a handful of, or even a large number of people join the church, or a large people becoming Christians, which is absolutely fantastic. The way I see revival is that it will impact and change everything people do, every area of people's life. But not just for a few number of people, but a whole community, a whole neighborhood will be impacted and changed forever. You see, my father, who is a pastor of our local church, one of the largest in the country, is having these regular meetings with the police, like every 2 months, once in 2 months. And the last time he was there, this is what the chief police officer said to my father. He said, Sheriff, that's my father's name, interestingly enough. He said, Sheriff, Pastor Sheriff, when I would come in my office on Monday, I would have 2 big piles of all of the violent crimes that had happened during the week. And one pile would be all of the Serbian violent crimes, and the same pile would be the Roma. And he goes, and then what was always just challenging for me is that the 5 or 6 or 10% of the people had the same number of crimes, which the Roma people have the same number of crimes like the rest of 90%. That just proved how much crime there used to be among the Roma people. But now I come into my office and there are 2 piles of violent crimes activities that have happened during the week, but none of them is Roma. None. And I read and none of the activities are Roma. There are no drugs, there are no stealing, there are no violent crimes among the Roma people. And somehow, I don't know how, but I know it's because of the church. What do you do with these people? He was absolutely shocked to understand that it is the church. It's not really the church. It's God changing people through his church. And it is amazing to see that even from people who come from a secular world, politicians and police officers, they can recognize that God is doing and changing his people. And that, in my opinion, is a true revival, where every aspect of not just a few individuals, which is great, but the whole community is forever changed, that even people from outside of the community can look at it and go, well, God is really doing something. God, or whatever it is, church is really doing something, and we are proud of that we can see the change. So I want to just bless you with this, and that you continue to pray and support that God is bringing true revival, and this is what's going to bring Europe to recognize that Jesus is the Lord. Many blessings in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Bye.
You've been listening to Hey Y'all, It's Misha, a podcast production of the Roma Bible Union. This episode was produced and edited by Nancy Hitching and Misha Bakic.